Welcome to Video Games Awesome Live! We're playing Portal 2 on the show. We just got done Portal 1 about a week ago, and so these guys are caught up on all the Portal memes. They know what...
I get it.
They know what cake being a lie means.
I get it. Oh my god.
They know what Chell looks like. Let's see what Chell looks like. Becky's got Portal 2 style Chell for this episode. She actually made the shirt herself.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
She's got an Aperture Laboratories.
Yeah.
Stretching a little bit around the boobs. There you go.
That'll
It's
happen.
working. It's distorting, but there you go. And we have one other surprise that was put together by our resident Becky. Bring that in here.
Yeah.
Not on this show, the cake is a lie.
Oh, the cake is very real.
We've got truth cake here.
Oh.
Delicious truth cake.
Oh
Delicious.
yeah.
So we don't get to have that until here. Let me give them a really good look at it. So it slides
And
around.
it's
You said.
made
Don't
from
drop it.
the recipe on Portal.
Yeah, apparently
I
it's
actually
in
looked it
binary or in
Yeah,
HTML
except-
on the game.
Yeah, they call for
Look at
shaped sediment and a 20-foot clay wall around it. So those things I didn't put in. And I kind of revised it a
Who
little
called
bit.
for the 20-foot clay wall?
That's in the recipe.
Oh.
Yeah, but I didn't put that in.
Oh, because maybe the 20-foot clay wall is supposed to be the facility
I
or something?
guess.
Possibly, yeah.
But they wouldn't make it made of clay. Oh,
I don't know. There's a couple things that I didn't put in that obviously didn't make sense. And it is... The only other thing I did was I filled the center with maraschino cherries.
Things full of maraschino cherries.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And that wasn't in the recipe.
No, those are the only
That's
things
all
that
Becky.
Take that, GLaDOS. Okay, so just to recap, last time that we played Portal 1, we got to the ending. You guys remember all the debris raining down around us as we blew up GLaDOS. She wasn't in sight, but we were out at least. There was an alternate ending that was created for another re-release, I think. Don't attack me if that's not quite true about re-release. I just know it was later on. You could get an alternate ending. I think it was on the PC version where you fall down outside and there's debris raining around. Same thing, but all of a sudden a robotic voice is like, recovery position, stay in recovery position or something like that. Thank you. And it starts dragging. Start being dragged backwards. What it's I think referring to is that when you first jumped that fire pit in the original Portal. I think that she said something about a recovery team operator will be there to gather you if you stay on your stomach or put the weapon down and stay on your stomach. So what it's assumed is that you've been dragged back into the facility and Chell never escaped. So that will make this make a lot more sense when we start up here. All right, I guess we'll get started.
Sweet.
Starting.
How you guys like my new hat?
I loved it.
Got a new hat.
I think it looks a little excessive on this show. It just takes up a lot of space.
It's a lot of screen real estate.
There's a lot of, yeah.
I like it.
There could be ads there. There could be we're losing real estate that we could have sponsors. Well, actually, we should
You
put
should
a
have a
sponsor
scrolling
right
sponsor
across.
on there.
Poker
Yeah.
stars.
Tide. Yeah, poker stars.
All right, here we go. Portal 2. You comfy,
Woo!
Becky?
I'm getting there.
You're good? All right.
I'm comfy now.
All right, Portal 2. Pressing start, we'll do a single-player campaign.
Single player.
New game. Here we are. That's, I assume, the ruins of GLaDOS. GLaDOS? GLaDOS?
Gladys.
Gladys?
Gladys.
Gladys.
Toast.
Gladys.
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 Glada.
Gladys.
I think it's funny that even though I discussed how I'm not sure how to pronounce it at the beginning of the last video, we still had people going, "You don't pronounce it right!" Yeah, well, I acknowledge that. You're not pronouncing it right. When I was your age, kids pronounced game names right.
Like Mario! Ryu!
Glad awesome.
Yeah.
Just call her Skylar for Christ's sakes.
We should.
Skynet.
Skynet.
Or Hank.
Hank, yeah.
For sure, Hank.
That took
Wait,
a
what
long
was that?
time.
Sharks Connect still win one.
Good morning.
Here we go.
You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for
Shitty motel.
mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, Look down at the floor.
If you weren't listening, they said that like you're being revived for calisthenics. You'll be revived periodically to recalibrate with calisthenics. So you've been in this room, I guess, and we are Chell, so we're not sure how long we've been here, I guess.
Did he just say you'll hear a buzzer both to look up and down?
Yeah.
Buzzer.
Mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
Sweet.
There is a framed painting
yeah,
on the wall.
yeah.
Please go stand in
Eric
front of it.
twists.
What did he say? I better put on...
Yeah.
It sucks, because it really, really takes over the screen.
Alright.
Everything's going right tonight.
I think you switched it to subtitles only. Is that still gonna have audio?
Yeah.
Really, guy? Why don't you just walk and get your dog?
Just pick
Yeah.
up the
Can they
damn
hear
dog.
that guy? I bet you they
Come
can.
here.
Can everybody hear the guy getting his dog? Isn't that awesome? All right.
Good grief.
Okay, I forget what he said to do. He said something like go over and look at a picture on the wall, I think.
This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. Sex staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance. Reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now, please return to your bed.
It's too bad because it also drains the humor out of it, too. That you can read ahead
Yeah.
and see music interrupted by buzzer.
Oh, I actually didn't read that.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for it.
I think I'm just going to turn it... I'm going to turn off subtitles and just turn it up. We'll just have to quiet down when we want to pay attention to what he's saying.
Art is Easter egg. Look at it when you wake up again.
Ooh, okay. It's clearly a mountainscape painting, not an Easter egg.
Obviously.
You got him there, Cap.
Take that, internet.
Dummy.
Take that, internet.
Quiet for a second, guys. Okay,
Are we good for tone?
I think so. I don't see the Easter egg.
You're supposed to
Sleep
go back to
first.
bed.
All right, gonna go to sleep.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9999999.
Holy shit, it broke.
Anyone in there?
Subject should
Everything's all tattered.
immediately. Any test subject
Are you
gonna open the door?
Oh, it looks different.
Does it?
Now
Yeah.
we've been asleep for a
Oh.
long
Are
time.
you gonna open this
Oh,
door? It's fairly urgent.
Concerns regarding this policy.
Listen.
Oh, just open the door. That's too aggressive.
Message.
Hello, friend. Why not open the door?
Drawer in front of you. And write us a letter.
Could be Spanish. Could be Spanish. Hola, amigo. Abre la puerta. Donde está? No.
Is that you talking?
No, no.
Fine. No. Absolutely fine. It's not like I don't
He's
have,
knocking at the door.
10,000
Oh, is he? Okay.
other test subjects begging me to help them escape. You know, it's not like this place is about to explode. All right, look, okay, I'll be honest. You're the last test subject left, and if you don't help me, we're both gonna die, all right? I didn't want to say it. There you go. You've dragged it out of me. All right, dead. Dos muerte. Hello? Hello?
I want to make sure that he's always done talking.
Open the door.
This guy's genius.
Hello? Go on.
Hello.
Ah! Oh, God.
Oh,
You
God.
look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you... Well, don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right? Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
What the hell?
Oh, God.
Somehow he's controlling this room.
You all right down there?
He's moving
Can you
it.
hear me?
Okay.
Hello? Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. All right. Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me. Just say yes.
So you press X to speak, but that's the jump button.
Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional.
Look at the indent.
Oh god, it's
That's so
disgusting.
Sleep.
Oh no.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve
God.
power ran out.
So we're one of these cubes.
Oh,
are we?
Oh, God.
Waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept
Oh, your
informed
room's done.
about the life functions
Oh,
of
look
the
at them all, like,
10,000
kind of
bloody
toppled
test
over,
subjects
eh?
I'm supposed to be in
Yeah.
charge of? Wide, close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, so no, I hit that one.
So he's in charge of waking everybody up,
Listen,
but
we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry. If anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Not dead.
Everyone.
Okay, almost there.
so the power went out somehow, somewhere in the last eon, I guess.
There's a piece of equipment in there.
Maybe not
that we're
eon,
gonna
but-
need to get out of here.
The last
I
nine.
think this is a docking station.
Yeah, many,
Get ready.
many days. He thinks this is a docking station, he says.
Oh god, we're gonna
Good
fall to
news,
the ground.
that is not a docking station. There's one mystery solved. I'm going to
computer
attempt
is
a
this?
manual override on this wall.
One second, I'm just gonna bring down the
FX.
music volume a little bit. There we go. That should help with his voice. So yeah, he's in charge of waking everybody up, so he feels like he's in a lot of trouble because apparently he didn't wake anybody up before the power went
You're
out.
looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
That voice is Ricky Gervais's buddy in the original Office.
Oh really?
Yeah,
There we go.
the big tall redheaded guy.
Oh, really?
You are probably in no
Okay.
fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet, but at least you're a good jumper, so you got that, got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
So he acknowledges that we have brain damage, apparently, according to him.
All right, off you go.
Can wait
But I
around.
think that guy
Go
wrote
on,
Dark
just
Place.
march on through that hole.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. Go ahead. That's the spirit.
Alright, I go ahead.
Hello.
Oh, this looks familiar.
And again, welcome to the
no.
Aperture Science Enrichment Center.
Yeah,
You're
radio.
currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However,
Potentially.
thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse.
I love those little
The
random
portal will
portals.
open and emergency
Creepy.
testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Portals are back.
I was
So-
worried.
The Aperture facility has been programmed to continue testing and doing science even in the event of all humans being extinguished.
There I
For the
am.
sake of science. There's Chal. Did you put spatulas on your feet like somebody suggested last episode?
Oh yeah, that would have been good.
Hey,
Could eat the cake with them.
I could just stick that.
A giant knife and not cut your Achilles tendon.
It's dull.
So
It's a spreading knife.
let's see here. We've got these good old
Ring buttons.
things. one new one that I've noticed.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That's not cake.
That's not good at all.
Isn't that where cake used to be?
Yeah, that's where the cake thing used to be. So.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Essential parts of testing.
I wonder how much money I can get if I made a cube.
Oh, dude.
Because I've seen them made, but like I could make a lot of them.
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grill will vaporize
much?
any
Goodbye,
unauthorized
check it out.
cube that passes through it.
It'd be upwards of a couple $100. I'm telling you that right now.
It's another emancipation grid or field.
Nothing goes through.
Yeah, anything but us.
I
These elevators
love
better.
the vines and
Yeah, everything's overgrowing.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and we're not sure exactly how long. It had been a long time in the beginning when we were first woken up by GLaDOS, so
Yeah.
we're definitely in a post-apocalyptic time.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Whoops.
The ear tubes.
Oh, my ear toes.
Test chamber 1.
Block.
19. Looks familiar.
Alright.
All right, so we have
Button on the right.
3 rooms here. There's the exit, and 3 buttons. The
There's
buttons
the block.
control the portals inside each one. So we don't have the gun yet, and yet we're still able to use our portals.
That's good.
And now that we have the cube, there's a button. This seems pretty straightforward,
Yeah.
especially for vets like us.
Yeah.
Your toes beds.
Toss that on there. Now the cubes glow when you place them on top.
That's
They didn't before. And then finally, we'll hit the exit. Shell runs much faster in this one.
Good.
Does
That's
she?
good.
Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. Your Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Awesome.